For baseboard molding or anything that sits flat against the wall, the blade should be set at 0 or straight up and down. This means it is perpendicular to the wall. You can use the protractor on the front of the saw carriage to do this. Now that the angle is set, we can create our template. You need to select a nice flat 12-inch long piece of molding for the template. For flatness, check it with a straight edge across the back. To check for twist, place the molding on a flat surface and press on opposite corners. If the molding rocks, the piece is twisted. Spray paint the end of the board flat black and let it dry, and then cut your 45-degree bevel on the painted edge. This 45-degree cut is very important. If the saw cut is off, your cope will be off because this cut generates our high contrast cope line we use to make the template. Place the template stock in the vise in front of the saw blade, about 1 inch or less in front of the edge of the vise to the deepest part of the bevel cut. Pull up on the movable vise jaw and push down on the workpiece as you tighten the vise. Once the jaws make contact, tighten just a 1/4 turn more. With the piece secured, you can begin the cut. Turn on the light and make sure the blade is free from contacting the wood, and then start the motor. After hogging out most of the material to within about 1/16 of an inch of the black line, use the magnifying headset and remove the wood up to the black line. It is important to do this as accurately as possible. It takes more patience than skill. The better your template, the easier it will be to produce perfect copes every time. To finish the straight cut, move the blade close to the straight edge and lock both carriage locks in place. Loosen the vise and move the wood in to the blade right up to the black line, and lock the vise. Unlock the front carriage lock and move the blade side to side to finish the straight cut on your baseboard. Once you've finished the cut, you can sand the edge with 100 or 120 grit sandpaper, being careful not to remove the back clearance created by the saw blade. Sand with the curvature left by the saw blade. Then apply wax for a smooth glide on the template. The stylus lock is located on the back of the machine. Loosen and you can adjust the stylus to the exact angle of the saw blade. The stylus also has the same curvature of the saw blade. For baseboard, reference the stylus along the bottom square edge of the molding. Rock the stylus along the flat edge, hold and lock in place. Now it is parallel to the saw blade, allowing you to move on to the next step. The side-to-side adjustment knob is very important and located on the left underneath the stylus. Turning it moves the stylus from left to right and changes the distance between the stylus and the saw blade. To adjust the side-to-side reference for baseboard, holding the adjustment knob, position the stylus on the right edge of your template. You always want a reference off the right or fixed fence side of the vise. With your right hand, grab the knurled knob on the saw blade and spin it slowly. Adjust the stylus knob in or out until you hear the blade teeth just tick against the side of your workpiece. Next, with the blade running, you need to make a final fine adjustment to achieve perfect copes. Choose a spot on the workpiece where the molding will get paper thin. Using the magnifying headset, adjust the stylus left or right until that specific edge gets as thin as you can make it without breaking through. This adjustment assures that when the stylus is in a particular spot on the template, the blade is in that exact same spot on the workpiece. Remember, you are not freehanding this. You are moving the stylus against the template while you are holding and adjusting the side-to-side reference knob to make the fine adjustment. Now that the fine adjustment has been made, finish the cope, check the fit, and you're ready for production.